Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City, where we want to help you build a Lego city regardless of the space you have. In this video, we're going to have a look at set 60253. This is an ice cream truck. That's right, Mr. Chill Ice Cream, only the best. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the build, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and how I intend to modify it for my Lego city. So let's get started. Here we have the ice cream truck all built up, and I'd like to thank Annie for helping me build this and saving me about 7 minutes. In this build, you get the ice cream truck, you get 2 minifigs and an ice cream dog. It's an ice cream dog because you can take the ice cream cone and do that. That's how you get an ice cream dog. The minifig, pretty standard stuff over here in terms of the torso, the pants and the headgear. And inside we can assess the truck by pulling off the roof and taking out the ice cream lady inside. Let's see if we can get her out. Standard torso print as well. You get this in a lot of the Funfair Carnival sets. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's have a look at the truck itself. So I'll say that this is very similar to the pizza truck that was released about 2 years ago. Funny enough, I never got that. Even though I'm really into food trucks and stuff like that, I think it's the size. I think that the scale of this is just a bit too big, and I'll get into that in just a bit. But let's first have a look at the build as it is. It's got this nice sliding window where people can order. You get this Smurf lollipop over here. Over here, it's got lots of windows, which is great because you can see inside, and you can also just open this up like that and you can get access inside. I believe the pizza van was similar as well. So overall, if you want an ice cream truck, I think this is pretty good. I think there's an ice cream truck released in the Lego Movie 1 set, something that could convert. I never got that. So this is a nice vehicle to have if you want an ice cream truck in a Lego city. So what's my complaint? It's just the size, it's just the scale. And let me show you a couple of other trucks that I have in my Lego city. Over here we have the TV van. This is from the donut shop opening. I really like this footprint. I think it's nice and compact. 6 studs wide, or just slightly wider than 6 studs. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm in favor of 6 studs wide vehicles for my Lego city due to the space they take, and also in terms of size relation with expert modular buildings. This is a food truck that I designed, and it is also 6 studs wide, or just slightly wider than 6 studs, but it's also very compact. In fact, if you look, it's almost the same length as the TV truck. In fact, even slightly shorter. But again, good size for my Lego city. So if you compare this with the new ice cream truck, this would seem really much longer, much wider. I think it's too wide for an ice cream truck. I think an ice cream truck doesn't have to be so big. Of course, it's relative. If you have a huge Lego city, this might work perfectly. But my comments with the pizza van, and this is the same, I just find it a bit too long. And I think aesthetically it'll look nicer if it's shorter by just a bit. In comparison, let's bring another type of van vehicle. This is the camper van from the gas station set from this year, although I did modify the door. But you can see in terms of the size, I think this is about the same size, yeah, as the TV truck, as you can see, which means that it is about the same size as my own pizza food truck over here. So this would actually be, again, about 4 studs too long. So in order to fit better into my Lego city, and I think just to make it aesthetically more pleasing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to shorten this. I think it should be possible, and I do want to retain more or less the structure or the feel of this build, but I do want to make it shorter, and I'm going to try to make it proportionally shorter by 4 studs. That's right, I'm going to whack off basically 1 window, and I won't have the sliding window here as well, because I think I've got an idea in terms of how to access the inside. So let's try. I'm going to get some parts together, and then we're going to dismantle this slightly and try to shorten it by 4 studs. I've got the parts I think I need to shorten the vehicle. So I'm going to talk through it as I go along so you understand my thought process in how I approach a modification like this. Anytime I do a modification, whether it's for a building or for a vehicle like this, I'll always build up the actual build. And I never really want to take it apart too much. In this case, I do have to remove some parts. I'm going to remove the Smurf lollipop first, and then I have to pop off this roof. Again, always trying not to destroy anything just too much, and I can get an idea of what I'm looking at as well. I think I have to remove these two parts. You know, personally, I also don't like this yellow. I don't know, for some reason I just feel that it clashes, or maybe there's just too many colors with the red, the white, the blue, a lot of primary colors, and I prefer not to have the yellow. Maybe just for the signboard, which is nice because it pops, but I think I like to change the rest, if possible, to white. So let's remove this first. I'll get back to the roof in just a bit. I'll remove this as well. What I do want to do is to cut it down by half. Well, I guess the first thing I have to do is to, well, remove that. Definitely going to keep these parts. Now I don't need this. So see, I'm literally almost breaking everything up. Now I'm looking at the parts that I might need. Now I need to have probably a 6-stud long piece here. I'm not sure if I have a 6-stud long piece. I'm gonna check if I do, and I probably need to get a 6-stud long piece here as well. So let me see if I have those pieces, and then I'll come back to this. I don't have the exact blue. I have the regular medium blue. I'm just gonna put it in for now, and if it works, maybe in future I'll try to get parts in this color. Because what I want to do is really just have this, and then I would have this. That's how it's going to look like, and that's just going to go inside here like that. So it is going to replace this. I'm not sure if white works better. So let's pop this out first. Now I have to be careful that I don't lose track of stuff, because I can see that the long pieces here. So I almost have to rebuild the chassis. So okay, what I'm going to do is be as careful as I can. I'm going to remove the parts, and I'm going to put them over here so that I'm maintaining, see, the body, so to speak, so I remember where the parts are. If not, I have to look at the instructions. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to put everything like that. So I got this part wrong. I used a 1x4 brick. It should really just be a 1x2 brick, and then using this reverse slope brick. So I'm going to replace that side as well. Now we have a perfect fit for this part of the body on the chassis. So looks like it's coming along quite well, at least for the base. So here we have the body as well, or at least this back part compressed. I still have to build the roof, because obviously this roof is way too big, because I've cut it down by 4 studs. So I'm going to see what I can do. I think this should be this side, and I'm just going to build up. I'm going to take out the yellow parts, and I'm just going to put in a white roof, and we'll see what happens. So this is what I've got. Definitely shrunk down. You can see it's almost the same size as my pizza truck, as well as the camper van. So I do like that. I think this is a bit big now, and I never really liked the Smurf sign. Maybe I could change it up with this. This piece came from the Sweet Surprise. I believe it's a creator set. I could clip that on. That looks like a sundae. That looks pretty good. Let's see if I can take this part here and just put it back here. That's pretty good. Let's see if the angle is better this side. Nope. So let's put it here. Let's press everything back. I think that works. I think it looks like a cute ice cream truck. Now these blue I will have to change in time to get the exact right color. I'm not sure if it's better in white or should I just keep it blue. I'll just keep it blue for now. But I've kept the original towels here, which had stickers. But I did have to change it up just a bit so it's now secure. I think that looks pretty good. So I'll tell you what, let's change the camera angle and let's have a closer look at the build. Here we have the completed build. I'm pretty happy with this. The size is just right in my opinion, at least for my Lego City. It's cute. I think it is realistic in terms of the size. This signage looks better, it's more proportionate. And you might be wondering, if I got rid of this sliding door, how can people get ice cream? I think this works just right to be able to open it up. I know we are blocking this particular menu. Maybe I could shift this such that when it opens up, it faces this way. But you know what? You can see the menu through here, so I think that works as well. So kids can still come here and order ice cream. Adults as well, not discriminating against adults. But this works out pretty well. So I'm really happy with it. So we compare it to my food truck. That's about right. The size is about right. And if we compare it to the TV van from the donut shop opening, that looks good. So they're all proportionate. And here we have the camper van. Now I actually stole the white top from this camper van, so I put the yellow here. I think it kind of works because it's such a colorful van anyway. So I don't mind just having that odd shape, and when I do find a white part, I'll just change that in. But now I've got a series of vans which are all about the same size. So that's realistic because in my Lego City, they're all relatively about the same size. And I think the ice cream truck also works better. But tell me what you think. Do you like this shorter version or do you prefer the original version and you hate what I've done? Do let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. Do head over to smallbrickcity.com and subscribe over there as well because I've got lots of goodies for you. And do check out these two videos before you go.